Not every inheritance comes wrapped in gold. Some come wrapped in sacrifice, and that is the most precious kind. There are mornings I wake up and feel them all around. Every soul that walked before me on this very ground. Not as ghosts, not as shadows, but as something warm, like the quiet reassurance before every storm. I remember watching mama press her Sunday dress, iron out the wrinkles, never letting stress show itself on her face or in a careful stride. She carried everything with nothing left to hide. She never told me life would always feel this bright. She told me carry what you love into the light. She told me when the road gets heavy and unclear, the flame inside you is the reason you are here. So I sing for every woman who can never sing out loud, for every dream that never made it past the crowd, for every hand that passed the fire without a name. This voice is yours as much as mine to carry the flame. Carry the flame through the wind and the rain. Turn every sorrow into something that remains. Carry the flame when the road feels too long. Everything that broke us only made us strong. Carry the flame, oh, carry the flame for the ones who lit it long before our name. Carry the flame, nothing stays the same but the flame. But the flame. I have stood in rooms where nobody looked my way, where the silence spoke a language I refused to say. Back to me, I turned it into something beautiful instead. Took the weight of being overlooked and wore it like a thread. Woven through my music, woven through my tone, woven through the beauty of surviving on your own. Every note I sing remembers where it came from first, from the thirst of generations who endured the worst. And still they danced, and still they sang, and still they prayed, and still they loved through everything that tried to make them fade. That is the flame that no amount of darkness can contain. A soul on fire does not surrender to the rain. Two different cities, two different kinds of cold, two different stories of the same unbreakable mold. We carry what was given and we make it shine. Your flame belongs to all of us as much as mine. Through the wind and the rain, turn every sorrow into something that remains. Carry the flame when the road feels too long. Everything that broke us only made us strong. Carry the flame, oh, carry the flame for the ones who lit it long before our name. Yeah. Carry the flame, nothing stays the same but the flame. There are nights when the flame feels small, when the wind of the world is pressing against it all, when everything you built begins to feel uncertain, and doubt begins to pull back every hard-won curtain. But that is exactly when the flame matters most, when you feel it flickering, hold it like a host of every prayer and every tear that went before. The flame was made for darkness, that is what it is for. Been the kid who almost let his own flame die, almost traded everything authentic for the light. That success meant moving past the place that made you real, that arriving meant forgetting everything you used to feel. But something always brought me back to what was true, back to every sacrifice that put me in this view. My mother carrying the flame through every single night, alone and still believing in the morning and the light. She never asked for recognition, never asked for praise, just kept the household burning through the hardest days. And every song I write is really just my way of carrying a flame into every single place. When I am tired, I think of all the ones who never stop. When I feel lost, I think of every dream they never drop. When something lifts inside me like a second wind, something clears the path to let the light back in. We carry the flame because we know where it is flame. Through the wind and the rain, turn every sorrow into something that remains. Carry the flame when the road feels too long. Everything that broke us only made us strong. Carry the flame, oh, carry the flame for the ones who lit it long before our name. Carry the flame, nothing stays the same. For my mother and her mother and every hand before, for every sacrifice that opened up this door. Carry the flame, carry the flame. most sacred thing that anyone can do. Carry the flame, oh, through the darkness, through the rain. Carry the flame for the ones who carried it for you. Always, forever, the flame.